want to thank you for allowing me to share on this topic. It is not a topic that I'm fully knowledgeable about, but I've been learning in the process. And so this is not going to be a how-to necessarily, step by step, how to use Canva, but we'll look at it and see what type of uh, software this is and how it can be used in your communications. Um, I would suggest that if this sparks your interest to use it, that you go to canva.com and um, look at their tutorials. And if you go to YouTube, there are lots of tutorials on how to use Canva. And so I encourage you to do that. All right, let me see if we can go here. All right. Today we're going to look at Canva and why it matters. We're going to see how to use it for communication tasks and look at some best practices, pros and limitations of the software, and also some practical ideas that maybe you can start to apply immediately. As I've worked on this presentation and stuff, I sort of dug in a little bit deeper to Canva and seen what it does, watched a couple of their launch programs where they talk about all that Canva can do and stuff. And I sort of uh, look at it as sort of, this is my desk. I know where everything is. I can grab a tool. I got a ruler up here or scissors, or I got, I can work on different things. So it is a big suite of applications that you can use, and you can surround yourself and get immersed in it, and it will work for you well. A little bit about Canva. It is a cloud-based design platform. You can drag and drop interface. If design's not your background, then this is an easy tool to use. It comes with plenty of templates, or you can create your own templates and save them. And they have a variety of templates for social media, presentations, flyers, brochures, variety of things. Why communicators use it? It is a very easy to use tool, and you can get things done quickly. One of the things that I like about it is the consistency of branding. They have a part of Canva that you can develop a brand kit for your organization, your colors, your type fonts, your logos. You can upload a variety of things that you want to be consistent with. So the branding kit that is a part of the suite is really good. Another big thing is that it is a collaborative tool. You can share what you're developing with others on your team, and they can give you input. They can be a part of the creative process in developing that. Each of you are probably developing different material for your organization. And so social media, flyers, brochures, one of the things that is nice that if you develop something for a flyer or a brochure or a website and stuff, you can ask it to take that material and create a social media post for you. It's not like you have to recreate everything from scratch for the social media post, but you can actually take what you've already created, and it will resize it and create it for whatever you want to use it for. So there's a variety of things that it will use for. I just watched yesterday a presentation on Canva AI 2.0, and they're integrating more and more things that they can take, a variety of stuff. If you're doing a report for your board or for your director, whoever, and you want to find out and track what you've done over the past, they'll take your social media post and they'll actually be able to come up with a report for you in a variety of ways. So they are expanding. Canva is a very robust application that can be used in a variety of ways. Like I said, they do have templates that you can use. If you want to be creative and not do something different. But like I said, the brand kit is a big plus because then you're consistent in your design. You can actually pull from that brand kit and have everything at your fingertips in your creation of whatever you're making. Like I said, the magic resize, you can take a design that you've already created and recreate it, reuse it for social media or whatever that may be. And then the collaboration tools, that it is something that as a team, everybody can have a input to the design and help, build that as a team instead of just doing it and then sharing it and saying, how's this look, and getting feedback from them. That way they can get into the what you're creating directly. Um, Stock images are a part of it, of course, but it also allows you to upload for photos from Skip and uh, different ways. You can actually integrate your Google Drive. If you have photos on a Google Drive, you can actually integrate that into the photo database that they have in the application. Um, Pros of using Canva: it is easy to learn. There are some things that you can you know look at and say, oh, I wanted to do this, and you could probably ask questions and it probably will do it for you. It does. It is I think it's a time saver in a lot of ways because everything's right there. It's not like you have to go onto the drive and get your logos and get your what colors are you using or whatever like that, your fonts and stuff. But it will definitely save time with what's there. Cost effective. It is free for nonprofits, and there is a way that you can go online to canva.com and ask for the nonprofit. And there is a process you have to go through to sign up for that. But there's a basic free uh, app, but then you can get the pro also free as a nonprofit. And I encourage you to do that because that gives you accessibility to a lot more in the platform. It is great for non-designers. I know some of you are working in an office where you don't have a design team working there, but uh, you can create things and look professional in how you show your organization. And again, the collaboration among teams is great. Some of the limitations: it is a good design tool and they're growing as time goes on, but it's maybe not as big of a tool as Adobe Illustrator or InDesign or Photoshop, but there are capabilities that it has that would be good. There's concern that you could overuse the templates, that they always dependent upon them. It would be nice if you could create your own for your organization. Um, if you're really a robust organization and have a lot of design quirks that you want to keep as far as your branding and stuff, that could be a problem. And it does require internet access to use. The do's and don'ts, best practices. The brand kit, like I say, is good for consistency. You can keep design simple and clean, high quality images. Of course, what we have posted on Skip, they're high quality images and you can upload them into the system. Um, you want to make sure that you stick to just a limited number of fonts. You don't want to have 10 different fonts in a design and stuff. It helps you align the elements properly. And of course, the use of templates as a starting point. Some of the don'ts or common mistakes would be overcrowding of designs, use too many colors, ignoring brand guidelines, and relying entirely on default templates. Creating your own would be the best way to go. And then, of course, stretching and distorting images and stuff. This is, it is just not a print design application. There are a variety of things. There's the digital, the print, and then photos, but also it does video editing. And with the new AI application part of Canva and stuff, you can do quite a bit in designing short video clips for your organization. It's a very robust application that can be used in a variety of ways. This is just a simple, I was wanting to do something for the Alliance and show you like a before and after, but this is just something that Canva has posted and stuff that, you can take a simple poster that is just text, but really be creative and come up with something that you can use for your organization by using Canva and stuff. And so it is a very simple tool, allows you to do quite a few things on it. Getting started, you can create an account, you can get their basic Canva account and then develop it and look into the nonprofit, which will give you access to the pro account. One of the things that you can do to get started is upload your brand, your logo, your colors for your organization. You can use templates right away just to create some fast designs and stuff. You can save your designs and use them later on. And of course, just getting started, you can explore the tutorials, which would be very beneficial. Like I said, Canva is offered for nonprofits at no cost, and so you can look at that. It is different governments or different countries have different requirements as far as how you can access it and stuff like that. And so you can look on their Canva for Nonprofits page, and you can see what your country requires as far as getting access to the nonprofit version.
Thank you for your time. I hope that was useful. If there are things that you want to look at that would be helpful for you and your organization, please let us know. We really want to be as helpful as we can. And I'm really happy to look into things for you if that would be of benefit to you. Chances are, if there's a question that you've got, then probably there are a few other people who are asking the same question as well. And if there's anything else that comes up, and as a Alliance communication team, we can be helpful. We may not be able to solve the problem ourselves, but hopefully we can connect you with people who have skills, experience, and wisdom to share the Alliance is a great community for being able to do that. So we would do our best to be able to point you in a direction where you can get some support and encouragement. But well done, all of you, for staying faithful and keeping going. And we trust that what you have lying ahead for you in work is a real encouragement to yourselves and those that you work with and serve in your communities. So thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you again in the future. If